Hello and good afternoon to you listening to me. This is GGR Good Governance Radio, bringing to you the news for this afternoon. Quickly, let us go through the headlines. The new Chief of Army Staff, Farouk Yahaya, resumes. FG clears N-Power payments, enrolls 1 million new beneficiaries. 37 inmates of Abeokuta Custodial Center gain varsity admission. And finally, EFCC seized jewelries worth 14.6 billion naira and house worth $80 million from ex-minister Diezani. Shortly, the news in full. The new Chief of Army Staff, Farouk Yahaya, resumes. Major General Farouk Yahaya formally resumed duties as the nation's 22nd Chief of Army Staff on Friday. Today, Friday, Yahaya took over during a ceremony held at the Army headquarters here in Abuja. On arrival, he first inspected the Guard of Honor at the Century Form, where he proceeded to the conference room. Before the commencement of the program, he led others to observe a minute silence in honor of the late predecessor and 10 others who died in the plane crash. FG clears N-Power payments, enrolls 1 million new beneficiaries. All outstanding payments to Batch A and B beneficiaries of the N-Power programs have been paid. The federal government said this on Thursday. It also announced that it was about to conclude the new enrollment of 1 million beneficiaries under Batch C of the Social Investment Program. The Minister of Humanitarian Affairs, who disclosed this to journalists in Abuja, said the 1 million beneficiaries would be taken in two streams of 500,000 participants each. She explained that N-Power was another component of the National Social Investment Program designed to increase the stream of growth and reduce poverty and unemployment in the country. "37 inmates of Abeokuta Custodial Center gain varsity admission." The Nigerian Correctional Service, NCOS, on Friday said 37 of its inmates were admitted and matriculated into the National Open University of Nigeria. A statement by the Public Relations Officer of NCOS, Francis Enobo, on Friday in Abuja said this was the second matriculation ceremony that the custodial center under the auspices of NAM. The Vice Chancellor of the Nigerian Open University, the National Open University of Nigeria, Prof. Olufemi Peters, represented by Dr. Shegun Adenuga, the director of Ogun State Center, took the enrollee through the orientation program. He said the program exposed their mind to what is expected of them as students of the National Open University of Nigeria. He urged them to bear in mind that aside from security, the cardinal objectives of correction were reformation, rehabilitation, and regeneration. EFCC sees jewelries worth 14.6 billion naira, house worth $80 million from ex-minister Diezani. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, has seized jewelries worth 14 billion naira from former Minister of Petroleum Diezani. The EFCC chairman, Mr. Abdurrashid Bawa, made this known at the House of Representatives ad hoc committee investigating the assessment and status of recovered loot on Friday in Abuja. He also said that the house seized from the former minister is also valued at $80 million. The anti-graft chairman said that Diezani's jewelries are still in the custody of the agency, adding that it had not been auctioned but had been finally forfeited to the federal government. Bawa, however, said that the agency would henceforth deal with the seized assets will deal with seized assets case by case at the court in order to quicken disposal of the assets. That was the news at 3 on GGR Good Governance Radio. Just before we go, a quick reminder of the top stories. New Chief of Army Staff, Farouk Yahaya, resumes. FG clears N-Power payment enrolls 1 million new beneficiaries. 37 inmates of Abeokuta Custodial Center gain varsity admission. And the EFCC sees jewelry worth 14.6 billion naira, house worth $80 million from ex-minister Diezani. Now, that was the news on GGR, brought to you by Good Governance Radio. Don't forget that you can find us on all our social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube on Good Governance Radio, or you can go straight to our website, www.ggr.com.ng, to get all the latest information and listen to us transmit live audio. And you can be a part of any and every of our conversation by sending us your SMS and your WhatsApp messages on 0913-023-6602. That is 0913-023-6602. My name is Akimbo Oluwatobiloba David, and please have yourself a wonderful day. You are listening to GGR, Good Governance Radio. Stay with us.